Yeah, g'day. Today I have the Oztrail 8 litre dual zone fridge from Anaconda, exclusive to Anaconda actually. The exterior looks like powder coated metal. This part is actually pretty solid. These panels here, they're not too thick. It's actually only DC 12 volt, 24 volt out of the box. It comes with a 240 volt adapter. Now this one does, 45 litre does, upright fridge does, but the small 15 litre console fridge does not come with that adapter, just for reference. Here's your control panel. It's pretty easy to use. Self-explanatory, 3-stage battery protection. It has an LG variable speed compressor with LG electronics. Now, you can only use the small side as a freezer. Well, you could use both sides as a freezer, both sides as a fridge. But the right side must be set to the same or a higher temperature than the left side. They don't make that real clear in the manual. There's the interior of the large side. I measured that and it's roughly 65mm of insulation, so probably explains why it cools down so fast. There's your LED light. There's your sensor for your temperature control. Soft close lids. Stainless steel latches. Once again, LED light, sensors down the bottom there. There is no drain plugs in these ones. I suppose for $5.99 you can't complain. Has nice big thick seals. The lids are thick. Spring handles, which act as tear down points as well, so it says. The fridge is 30 kilos. They say an average consumption of 1 amp hour, but I'll see when I do some testing, because I don't really trust that. Now let's just discuss quality control. When I first got this out of the box, that screw and that screw was sitting a couple of mil out off the mounting positions, so I had to tighten those up, which means I had to undo all those screws over there to get into the nut behind the control panel. Not too impressed with that. Why didn't I take it back? Because I live about 200 k's from my nearest store and I wasn't going to take it back for a couple of loose screws. Other issue, this lid, when you open and shut it, was hitting on that lid. So I had to pop this cover off, loosen those screws on both sides, and adjust the lid, just for reference. And the last issue, that little cover on your temperature sensor was hanging out. Just clipped back in. Not an issue, but it was still hanging out. So, although I think it's a great fridge, I do think Oztrail have an issue with quality control on certain products. It's great for utes because of its low profile. However, if you plan on using it with a drop slide, measure your drop slide first, as it's too wide for mine, so I have to order a new drop slide. Because I was using my Primus 118 litre in my drop slide, and it's tall but narrow. This is short and wide. I did also purchase the fridge cover, Oztrail, which was on sale for $99. I'm a bit OCD with certain things, so I like to protect, plus it keeps the heat off to a certain extent. So all in all, fridge $5.99, cover $99. Do I think that's good value? Yes. When it's not on sale though, I think it was like $1,000 or $11.99, I wouldn't pay that. No, not with the quality control issues for a start. It doesn't cycle too often, which would go back to that thick walled insulation. I do like the latches. On my old Primus fridge, I actually removed those and put ones that I can put padlocks through, mainly because where I was camping at the time had issues with certain people opening my fridge. And the soft close lid does its thing. The latches, they actually don't put much tension at all on. Just enough to make that seal make contact, which I think is a good thing because you're not squashing seals. Early days yet, has corner protection on each corner with your legs. Not sure how these plastic covers will last, but once it's mounted in the back of my Colorado with the cover on, it's not going anywhere after that. So all in all, I think for the price you can't complain. Would I check one in store before I buy it? Probably get it out of the box. If you're buying online, it's a gamble. Like I said, you might have to do some screws up and adjust the lid, a few other things. Other than that, look, for the price, you can't complain, or really. It works, pulls down temperature fast. LG compressor's actually quiet. Quieter than my Primus. It's got a Danfoss BD50 in it, and that's quite noisy. The only reason I'm actually bought this was because the Primus is just too big for my requirements these days. Alright, hope you like the overview review of the Oztrail 80 litre dual zone fridge freezer. I'll do some more testing in the future once I have it set up in the ute, power consumption and everything, and upload another video. Alright, have a good one.